This is a story about a boy who was misunderstood by most people. He wasn't ugly, but he wasn't pretty either. He was just an average person, doing his thing, going to work, paying his bills. He had a couple of friends that were socially skilled, and somehow he could give you a special feeling when he talked to you. Little did they know that deep down inside there was something tearing him apart. He couldn't quite put his finger on it what bothered him so much. Sometimes he laid wide awake in bed, terrible thoughts running through his mind. He was scared of the darkness. He feared the unknown, things he didn't understand. And in the end, he felt so lonely. And one fateful day he was walking to work. His mind and thoughts were a big pile of mess again. He changed his route a bit and went through the park. At that point, he didn't know that because of this small act, his life would change forever.
Oh Lord, why do I feel so strange and sad? Oh Lord, why can't I have my peace inside?
It was there where he saw her staring into the water. She looked down and was crying a little bit. She was all alone, and it almost felt as if the time stood still when she turned around. She looked him straight into his eyes, and there were no more tears. She began to smile, and he moved towards her. They stood there, just looking at each other. It felt like an eternity before the boy dared to say something. Turned out, it wasn't even necessary, because their bodies had spoken. They moved closer and began to hold each other. It was like a higher power wanted this to happen. The boy was flourishing inside, and he felt good for the first time in a real long time. They slowly moved their lips together and sealed their first moment with a kiss. He held her hand, and they walked through the park together. From then on, the boy's life would never be the same again.
Thank you for his interference. Oh, you blessed me with my counterpart.
After 5 years' time, they were still together, and she was expecting a baby. They were just moving into a new and bigger apartment. The boy never had felt strange inside anymore since he met the girl. He also never asked why she was crying on the day they met. For the boy, it remained a mystery, but he was fine with it. But every story has its ups and downs, and this isn't an exception. The boy was done work, and his boss let him go early. He wanted to surprise his angel and went to the mall to buy her something. At the same time, the girl was moving the boxes to the attic. She was standing on a fragile ladder with a heavy box. In her head, she knew it wasn't very clever to climb an unstable ladder with a heavy box while being pregnant. And then it happened. A chance of 1 out of a million. She lost her grip and fell backwards. She screamed, heartbreaking, but it was too late. She fell on her neck, and you could hear the snap into outer space. The last thought and breath were drawn together. I love you. You were my everything.
Oh Lord, why do I feel so strange and sad? Oh Lord, why can't I have my peace inside?
The boy came home with a bouquet of red roses and a picture of them together at the park. He opened the door and yelled that he was home, but there was no reply. He thought she was doing the groceries. He put the flowers in a vase and a picture next to it. He then went upstairs, and there, his world came crumbling down when he saw her. Blood was dripping on the stairs and the boy fell on his knees. He wanted to scream, but there was no sound. He wailed and hugged her, pulled her tight in his arms and kissed her. He damned the day he was born. He kissed her for one last time and promised her that they would soon be together. He ran to the park with only one thought in his mind. I want to be with her, and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Oh Lord, why is this world so God?